Have you ever noticed how the loudest voices often fade first? The ones who talk about big plans vanish, while the quiet ones, the patient ones, build something that lasts forever. Today, I'll tell you the story of a bridge to dreamers and the timeless truth that persistence builds what talent cannot. Long ago, in the tranquil valley of Riverbourne, a deep river divided the land in two. Every day, villagers risked their lives crossing wooden boats that cracked and leaked. So one morning, the chief announced, "Whoever can build a bridge across this river will be honored as the guardian of tomorrow." The challenge echoed across the valley. Two people stepped forward. First was a young man named Orion, strong arms, bold eyes, and a spirit full of confidence. He raised his voice, "I will finish the bridge before the next moon rises." The crowd cheered. He was their hero, their hope. And then came Elia, a quiet, middle-aged woman who worked at the village mill. Her clothes were worn, her hands rough from years of labor. People laughed. "Elia, you can't even lift a log. How will you build a bridge?" She only smiled and said softly, "1 plank a day. That's enough for me." The work began. Orion worked furiously. He chopped trees, carried logs, shouted orders. Each day, his side of the bridge grew faster and higher. The villagers applauded. Look at Orion. Such strength, such speed. Meanwhile, Elia would arrive quietly each morning before sunrise. She placed 1 plank carefully, secured it, whispered a prayer, and went home, day after day. Rain or shine. No audience. No applause. Weeks turned into months. Orion's energy began to fade. Some days he slept longer. Other days he said, "I'll do double tomorrow." But tomorrow never came. His once grand bridge stood half-finished, half-forgotten, a monument to ambition without discipline. But Elia never stopped in the biting cold. With frost on her hair, she laid another plank. In the scorching summer, when sweat blinded her eyes, another plank. Through wind, rain, and loneliness, another plank. Every day. Without fail, one morning, villagers woke to a strange sound, the bell of Cadisses, Riverbourne ringing across the water. They ran to the riverbank and gasped. A bridge now stretched from one side to the other, gleaming in the morning light. Strong, beautiful. Complete. Elia stood on the far end, smiling quietly. She had done it. The same woman they had laughed at had built what the strong could not. 1 plank at a time, the chief declared. From this day forth, this bridge shall be known as the Bridge of Tomorrow, for it was built not by strength, but by the patience that builds every future. Orion stood among the crowd, silent, humbled. He finally understood talent is like lightning. It flashes bright but fades quickly. Consistency is like the sunrise, quiet, certain, eternal. So remember this, my friends. Big dreams don't need big starts. They need small steps taken daily, without fail. Carry your plank today. Lay another tomorrow. And one day, without even noticing, you'll find yourself standing on the bridge you once dreamed of building. Because in the end, it's not speed or strength that changes the world.